Have a good one. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Woohoo! Gotta give you some water. Yep, there's a couple left in here. You good? No? This sword is done. It's time to go clock out. It is like 10 minutes past 11. And we are done. Night sword is about to take over. Good hustle, man. I'll see you tomorrow. And today was good. It was like, I say good, meaning we got all the work done, but it was like, dang. Like, I'm still on the clock. I haven't even clocked out yet. I'm about to go clock out. And it is like 10 or 12 minutes past 11. Start time was a little bit later today because it's Thursday. Thursdays and Fridays we usually start at 6. Wednesdays we usually start at 5:45. It's loud in here, as you can hear. And it's loud. What else can I say about it? It's a big place. The hub is pretty big. And then so we're done. Twilight Sword is done. Night Sword is about to start. I think they're supposed to start at 11 actually. But our shift, we went over a little bit because I was doing the bolt. And when you do bolt, it's, you stay longer. It's just the way it is. So it's like, no matter how you slice it, an extra 30 minutes of time on my paycheck every day if I stay over and do both. Time card. Five hours and 11 minutes. So the official time for today was 5 hours and 11 minutes. And yesterday was 5 hours and something. So figure you get about 25 hours a week, sometimes 26, 27. Yay. What's up, brother? It's Thursday, man. You got them hot Cheetos going? I'm down for those. I should go buy some. All right, man. Woohoo! It is time to bifurcate. To get up out of here. To break out. And make sure I got everything before I leave, because sometimes we can forget stuff because we're human. I'm human. Are you human? All right. So you see I'm leaving. This is the employee parking lot. No problem with filming in there. Inside the hub, I tried just to film myself and not show you too much of the surrounding areas. I keep the camera focused on me for the reasons of just privacy and all that, and respect for the establishment. But now that I'm outside, you guys can see a lot more because I'm outside and I can freely film for my YouTube audience. So it's quiet out here, man. Quiet, quiet, quiet. Oh, sure, quiet. Go brown. Doo-doo brown. Got me a couple of waters. Oh, man. So I am literally like the last person to leave from my Twilight team.
Specifically for walking, and nobody on the planet makes walking shoes that can even touch Skechers Go Walk Style, the world leader in
Sorry.
Skechers are walking shoe specialists.
Have a good one.
Variety of technical walking products that will show you what
She was being nice. One of my coworkers. I'll turn this down for you.
Ultra lightweight with incredible rebound that helps propel you forward with every step.
Alright, let me give you guys some light. So it was a good sort. It was long, felt long. We started at 6 o'clock on the nose, so I got here a little early and clocked in at 6 on the nose. And then we get assignments. Like, I'm hired as an unloader. That's just my position. I'm considered an unloader, right? Some people are considered loaders. Some people are considered drivers. Some people are considered supervisors. Some people are considered inspectors. We have all these different positions within the hub, which is great because you don't have to stay in a physical job. You don't have to be a loader. You don't have to be an unloader for that long. But I'll say what I will say about that is that you need to be prepared to be a loader or unloader for 6 months. And especially if you're getting hired permanently. So if you're getting a permanent position, you're probably going to be hired as a loader or an unloader. Those are the two big ones that they advertise for on the website when you go to ups.com and try to apply for work. If you do get a permanent position, again, you're probably going to be in a physically laborious position for about 6 months. So expect that. If you're not in shape, you're going to get in shape. Just the main thing is just mental. Just don't quit. Don't give up. It's not a bad job. It's actually a good job. The pay is like, yeah, it's not that great. Okay, so you're going to get only $260, $280 a week. I'm probably going to make a little more than that now because that's my average is $260 a week. But I'm usually only doing 4 hours, sometimes 4.5. But now I'm doing 5 hours a day minimum because I'm on the other side. I'm still an unloader, but I'm working on the bulk side. So it's 5 hours. So like if I start, or sometimes more, because if I start at 5:45, like last night I started at 5:45, I got off at like 11:15. So it was like close to 6 hours or something like that. I don't know. It was over 5, put it that way. Today was 5 hours and something, whatever. You guys heard it when I clocked out. So I'm gonna get at least 5 hours a day, which is at least 25 hours a week, but it's probably looking more like 26, 27 a week. It's kind of tough because then, like right now, it's 11:17. Shoot home, shower, eat something, unwind, go to sleep, wake up at 6, go to the day job. Again, the day job is cool. I'm using it to pay off my car. I only owe like $1,200-$1,400 or something on my car. So that's why I keep that day job. The day job pays $18 an hour. I get paid every 2 weeks over there. It's like $1,200 take home every 2 weeks. UPS, maybe $300. Now I keep getting asked to do doubles. Like last night, a different supervisor came up to me and said, "Hey man, I like the way you work, man. You're a hustler. Do you want to do a double?" I was like, "No." Like, so if you do a double, you're gonna stay till 3 in the morning, which is cool, whatever. But if you don't have a second job, then do doubles every day. You'll be here till 3 in the morning. You come in at 5, get off at 3. You're gonna get your 8 hours, and even though you're a part-time package handler, you're gonna get 8 hours 5 days a week. You work until 3 o'clock in the morning and go home. But then the next day you don't have to do anything if you only have this job. Me, I have to get up at 6. There's no way I'm gonna work until 3 and then go home and then wake up at 6. So until that other job goes away, because I don't want to stay there. Ultimately, my career path is UPS. I do like it. It's hard, it's physical, it's rough, but I like it. The people you work with are good people for the most part. What I like about UPS, let me tell you another thing, there's no time for BS and gossip and who's zooming who and who's seeing who. Everybody's there, you're from the moment you start to the moment you get off, it's go, go, go. It's go time. You're working, you're wearing a mask, so there's no, talking really. But when you do get a chance to talk, it's work related, but briefly you could talk to people like, "What's your name?" "All right, thanks, dog. You help me out, I'll help you out." It's all professionalism. Everybody's working hard. Supervisors are working hard. There's just not a lot of time for your big egos and your drama and your personal nonsense, because it's go time. Everything is hustle, go, move, get these things loaded on the trucks or get these things offloaded off the trailers and get that bulk sorted out. And it's a fast-paced environment for those 4.5, 5 hours that you're there. So I like that, because I'm not there to BS around and hear about people's personal crap, and I'm not there to tell you about my personal crap. Everybody's got personal crap. We all got our personal issues. But you're going to see some good people. You're going to meet some good people. You're going to see hardworking people who have kids or have 2 jobs and their moms or their dads. There's women that work there, men that work there. You'll see all ages. I see them from age 20 all the way up to age 80. I saw a guy today. He looked like he was pretty old. Like, he's an older guy. I'm going to say he was probably like 67, 68. I'm not going to say 80. But he was in his 60s. There's no doubt that he was in his upper 60s, and he was working. Cool dude, has like a goatee, all white goatee, and he was like, "Yeah, what's up, young buck?" Just cool cat. Looked like Popeye the Sailor. So you got older people, middle-aged people, really young people. The youngest person I've met so far is 20. So if you're 18, 19, or 20, come get a job. It'll be a good job, especially if it's your first job. It'll look good on your resume to say you worked at UPS for a year or 2 years or whatever, even 8 months if you survived that long. It builds character, builds a good work ethic, because you have to show up on time. They want you to be on time. They want you to be reliable, meaning don't call off sick a lot. You get 3 sick call-outs a year in the beginning, but then after you become a full-fledged, like after 75 days, 71 days, I think, you're fully vested in the union. They stop taking money out of your check every week. Like in the beginning, they take out $25 a week out of your check for 8 weeks. So that's $200. Do the math. So I'm done with my 7th week. Tomorrow's my Friday. 7 weeks. Next week at Friday will be 8 weeks. They stop taking that $25 a week. Then after that, it's $29 once a month for your union dues. So I should start seeing a little bit more money in my check after next week. That $25 is coming back to me. Plus, I'm working an extra 30 minutes on top of the 4.5 hours that I usually average. Now it's going to be 5 hours because I'm working on bulk. In bulk, you're guaranteed to stay until 11 o'clock at night. They stay later. There's a lot of bulk at the end. That's just the way it works. So if you want to get a little extra money, if you work at UPS and you're an unloader, do that bulk stuff, man. You'll stick around, you'll make some money, and you'll get an opportunity to work overtime, big time. They're gonna ask you. So if you want the 8 hours a day, you'll get it. If you can handle it, if you can, deal with it. It's gonna be tiring. But if you want it, you can do it. The availability to work 8 hours is there. All right, try to keep these videos short, man. I'm sorry, because I know people watch them. Thank you guys for watching. There's people that work at my job at UPS that watch them. I appreciate Selena, Sandra, all the one of the guys that works with me, man. Cool cat. I can't think of his name. He subbed. He knows who he is. We work unload together. So if you watch the channel, you're from the La Mirada hub. Thank you. If you're watching from another hub, thank you. Give me some tidbits, man. Comment, man. Say stuff for people who want to join. UPS is hiring right now, and they're hiring permanently at my hub, but they're also hiring seasonal. I think that may have just started because peak is coming, which is the holiday. November's coming up, December. So if you want a permanent position, I think you can still get it now, but then in September, which is coming up, they're going to start hiring seasonal. So I think the rest of August is still permanent hire. I don't know. Check into it. As far as raises, we're supposed to get 50 cents after January. That's the only raise I've heard of. 50 cents more an hour. And then also, after you get hired, if you're a permanent employee, you're going to get annual raises every year. You're going to get $1 every year. So $16, $17, $18, $19. No matter what job you do, if you stick around 3-4 years, you'll get $3-4 more an hour. And then, once you become a driver, you're going to make the driver's starting rate, which is $27 an hour, and premium is $39 an hour. And premium is when you've been a driver, like you passed all your probation and you've been a driver for 4 or 5 years or something. You get the premium pay. I definitely want to be a driver. That's my goal. So I'm hoping that in about a year's time frame, I could do that. Now, I talked to my boss, the guy that runs the entire hub. He said, after 6 months, put your paperwork in, your request. That way you can at least be in the list and get driver's training. He goes, and if the seniority is good for you and nobody else wants it, you can take it. Because there are people there that do not want to drive, but yet they have more seniority than me. What they'll do is they'll ask them first, would you like to drive? There's positions that we're hiring drivers. And if they go no, then it passes to the next person. And then if it gets to you, you're like, yeah, hell yeah, I want to drive. And then you wear the brown uniform and you go to training and all that kind of stuff. Bulk is a trip. It's fun. I like it. It's different than unload. And then supervisors are more helpful, I noticed. Not that the other supervisors aren't good or not helpful, but over here they're busting their hump and they're helping out because they see you busting your hump and helping out. And they're not talking about packages per hour. You have to do 1,000 packages per hour or whatever. Not on the bulk side. They're not sweating you because they see you moving your butt, and it's heavy stuff. It's bulk. So I don't know. That's kind of cool. They leave you alone, basically. I like that. All right. So all that being said, man, thanks for watching. I'm home. Let me get upstairs and get some shower time. 19-minute video. Sorry. Thanks for watching. You guys are awesome. Comment, like, share, subscribe. UPS. What up? Go Brown. Doo-doo Brown. Doo-doo Brown. Staff Sergeant Calhoun out.